Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Today we've got a beer from St. Mars of the Desert, and this is their Babalú. So it's an Russian Imperial Stout then, 10% ABV. It's a rich stout tasting of molasses and licorice is all the tasting notes I kind of know on this one. So these guys are out of Sheffield, South Yorkshire, over here in the UK. So this has got a best before June of 2021, but I mean a beer like this, you know, I'm sure you could add a few years on. So this contains barley, oats, and it's suitable for vegans. So yeah, cool beans. Another beer from this brewery, which is really, you know, what can I say? It's very lucky that it's actually got down to this part of the UK. Purchased again, of course, at the Little Swift in Margate. Actually got this yesterday, so pour it out into a glass then. So an Imperial Stout in the summer. My first stout from these guys. I had a couple of New England IPAs, they've been really good. So now it's an Imperial Stout. Wow. So we got a 3/4. Yeah, it's kind of a light kind of mocha head, if you like. Into the light then. Yeah, it's just jet black. Absolutely. Yeah, it's like night. So give it a swirl and a sniff and see what, if we can get any of this licorice. Oh, okay. Wow. I get lots of kind of, yeah, coffee, ground coffee, dark baker's chocolate, slightly sweet, a little bit of dark fruits in there. Yeah, I mean the sweet, obviously molasses or lactose. It just smells, I mean there's no other kind of craziness going on. It just smells more like a traditional Imperial Stout without any crazy adjuncts. And the head's sticking around, that's quite impressive for a 10% beer as well. So we'll tuck in on this one. Cheers. Oh man, wow, it's got a lovely, thinking about it and then it just hit me, it's got a lovely smooth mouthfeel to start, and then I was just hit with this really kind of roasty, toasty malt, you know, halfway through the palate. Sweet front end, roasty toastiness, and then a real roasty toasty bitter finish, like a roasted coffee bitterness on the end, but all maintaining a very kind of general smooth mouthfeel throughout. That's beautiful. It's one of them. Look at the lacing as well. Look at this. And this head, I've not swirled it or nothing. I'm not going to swirl it. We'll just see how this head progresses. It's actually being reinforced. So, I mean, the carbonations are medium, but it's still impressive for a 10% beer. Oh, that's made very well. I mean, you can tell it's a slightly bigger. It's quite bold. What you are getting though is it's quite a bold beer. It's up the upper end of a medium body, I'd say. You know, maybe just about getting into the lower end of a full body. It's got that kind of feel to it. It's definitely a more thicker beer. but it's not a crazy. I mean, on the aroma, it's not that fume kind of. Sometimes you get just like fumes of alcohol. It's none of that. It's nice. I was not going to say subtle, but it's not subtle aromas, but it's more of a, yeah, I mean, decent. It's not crazy, but it's decent. And then that goes right through to the taste. Upper medium, straight lower, full body. It's sweet, but not crazy sweet. But then there's that nice kind of roasty, toasty bitterness on the back to balance it out. What a lovely beer. And the head's still sticking around and I've not swirled it yet. Look at that. 10%. There we go. Awesome. Hints of dark fruits in there, maybe some dates or something like that, or raisins. But yeah, a lovely beer. In terms of a rating for me on this one, this beer is worthy, easily, of a 9 out of 10. So it's a 4.5 on the Untapped scale. Over to Untapped then, this has only had 83 total check-ins, and that is in the last 30 days as well. Out of them 83, it's had 70 ratings of this beer, then it's coming at 4.37, which is a very high score. Obviously not a lot of people have had this one, but what a lovely beer. What a lovely, lovely, well made, simple, effective beer. No craziness about it, but just very well made. So yeah, licorice wise, I didn't really get lots, to be honest with you. As a side note, I know it says it in the description, not really for me. A little bit of molasses for sure, but a very well balanced beer. Don't know the IBUs, but anyway, another great beer from St. Mars of the Desert. So, or as the abbreviation is, Beers of Mod. So it's a Babalu, Russian Imperial Stout then, 10% ABV. Check them out. If you live locally in the Thanet area, check out the Little Swift home delivery. I don't know how many more weeks that we've got of this very privileged position, but as long as it's there, I'm going to be using it, so that's for sure. Anyway, thanks for watching then, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.